check that out. It's an absolute rip snorter today. Beautiful day. That trailer's going to go on that tractor, but I need to use the pallet forks first, so when I do that, then hook it up. But good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Dad came down this morning and sorted these out while I was milking. He chucked the bale grabs on the New Holland, took the mower off, so that's good to go. I just need to hook the bale grabs up. I've got something pretty cool to show you though, and exciting. We've had a new trailer turn up, a Scimitar. It's made down in Masterton by AgTech, and this is a 6-axle single ton. But it looks pretty smart, doesn't it? Looks very cool. So the ones that we use at the moment are these older ones, and they're only sort of 3 ton, so it's double sort of the size, not double the length, but I'm hoping we can sort of stack 3 bales up here. But it's pretty smartly made. I was having a look at it the other day, and it is very cool. So I've got to take the sides off now. It's got just a bolt there, and there's a bolt back here which is sort of holding the sides in place, so I just need to take them off and then I can lift them out. And it's pretty cool, they've put these like lifting lugs here, so the forks should fit through there, and then you can just pop the sides off. And the tailgate has also got one too, just here. But that's actually locked in place at the moment because it's got these trips here, which there's a ram under there, and then when you lift the trailer up, it actually puts them down. So to take the tailgate off, I've got to flick these up because this is what's holding it in place, and tip it up sort of on a 45, and then I should just be able to lift the tailgate straight out of there. I've been so keen to go and use it. I've got some rotten rock here. I got a unit delivered the other day because there's quite a few spots around the races which need repairing, and I have been doing a little bit of it, but I'm probably going to get more over the next couple of months, and it'll be good because we need to move heaps of it, and this trailer will be perfect. But the guys from AgTech, they contacted me a while back and said, we'll drop you off a trailer for a few months, just see how it goes. And it's going to be pretty awesome because we do need to upgrade. So this is a good size. George was saying that this 6 ton single axle is their most popular. It's a little bit cheaper than the double axle, obviously, because you've only got half the amount of tyres in a single axle. But it's going to be a good test to see when we do upgrade whether this is the ideal size. Like for these tractors, we'll be able to pull it pretty sweet, or whether we need to go just a little bit bigger. They do make an 8 or a 10 ton. But those are single axle. They're a little bit longer and a little bit wider, so that means it's just a little bit harder to get around some of the tighter gateways on the farm here. So this is going to be an awesome trial, and can't wait to see how it goes. That's the ram I was telling you about there. So when that actually hits that, it puts the trips up or the dogs up, but at the moment they're off and the trailer's open. But if I flick that up, it should be good to take off. What is the chance that this is going to be a 19? Might be an 18. Round 2. Perfect. Need to put them somewhere safe. But there's just these tabs here which sort of hold the side on, which is pretty cool. There's one at the front, and then at the back it doesn't need it because it's actually sitting in there. These little 3 tonners fit 4 bales on the bottom perfectly, and this trailer is a little bit longer. It's probably, well, the other trailers will probably be about up to there on it, so I'm hoping it gets 3 along each side. That will be ideal if it does. It might be not quite long enough, and there might be a little bit hanging out the back, but it shouldn't matter. Paul's come over to give us a hand today. He's driving the Landini. Dad's going to bring the other tractor over when he gets back from town soon. But if we can get 4 on there, 6 on the other one, that's 10 a load, plus on the front of this it's 11. I'm just going to butt them up to the other bales we did earlier on. I'm not going to go too high, might as well just stay single level. And while it's just us two, we'll do these paddocks which are right next to them, because it's pretty quick. I've got 4 on there at the moment, and it looks like there's still heaps of room at the back for another one. Well, that's not too bad. There's a little bit of overhang at the back here, probably like 1.5 foot maybe, or 1/2 metre say. But if we were on the road, like, you could tie that down, and I don't think those are going to come off there. I reckon that's sweet as. Well, I probably should have mown that for the cows today, although they might have left a little bit behind. It's pretty stalky by the look of it. We're only fitting 2 more bales on there, but it's just so much more efficient. We've done already a round trip over here, so 10 bales or 11. I put one on the front end loader and took it back. And we've just done our second one to tidy that paddock up. So instead of doing 3, it's a pretty big time saver over here, only having to do 2, which means we can just get more done in a short amount of time. That's a good test for us. So we're actually heading down, we're planning on heading down to Mike's tomorrow to pick up the 39 bales that are down there. And I just wanted to try and get 8 on. If the back bales are sitting on the deck properly, I think I'd put one on top of there. It might be alright, because we're going to have to tie them down anyway. It might be sweet, but if they were sitting on there properly, I think I would put one on top of there as well. But I know it's only 6 tonne, and getting 9 bales on might seem like a lot, but they're quite light because they were pretty dry. But it's good to know that we can definitely do 8. And if we borrow Mike's trailer, that'll be 16 in a trip. Plus if we put 2 on the car trailer, we'd almost get them in 2 trips, which would be pretty good. That's it though, that's all the bales put away. There's a bit of a stack there now. What is there, 80, 64 and 22 would be 86. One of the benefits is the steel deck too, so I quite like it because you can push bales around a little bit more. So if you had, say, one at the front and you wanted to give it just a bit of a shunt forward, a couple of inches, you can push it with the second bale and it'll move. Whereas those little trailers got wooden decks and they sort of do catch on the odd bit of wood, plus there's nails in those, whereas you just don't get it in here. You get nothing lifting through, nothing will rip the bale, so it's nice and neat and tidy. But that turned out to be a really good day, quicker than I thought it was going to go too. I've just put the sides and the tailgate here in the yard, and once we do these bales at Mike, I'll probably put them back on. It might not be the easiest thing to do with the pallet forks, so what I might do is put chains around those handles, and then you can sort of move it about a little bit. It might be easier, or just one chain, do it sort of in a triangle shape. I was also going to put the cows and those silage paddocks to sort of clean up, but I think I'm just going to leave them. Actually, it's really regrown quite a bit, so I really don't want them to sort of nip that off. I'll just leave it, and it can go into the rotation next time. The one up at Bucks, I'm going to put them up there tomorrow, but all the rest I'm going to leave it. It's just the one up there's got quite a bit of grass like around the trees, and there's a lot where I couldn't mow, so they'll be sweet up there. But that'll pretty much wrap this video up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's pretty exciting, that trailer. I can't wait to start cutting some rock with it and see how it goes too. There's a couple of races that are pretty steep just over the hill there, and I want to sort of cart rock in there and fill them up. They've been the way they are since I can remember when I was little, so I'd like to fix them now. Probably need another unit or two worth of rotten rock, but it'll be worth it. But thanks for watching, thumbs up, and see you next time.